Hi, Dr. Bridget here with another prescription for success. You have to excuse the light bulb up here. It was sticking out of my head, so I've just moved a little bit but couldn't move it any further. And actually that's what I want you to do, is have lots of light bulb moments, so it's sort of appropriate in some ways. So today what I'm going to do is talk to you about feedback, and it's specific feedback about how you feel. It sort of follows on from my last video, which was about ABCD, so people that sustain you and you sustain, or people that totally drain you. And it's a quite useful technique for using with people that drain you. So here's the thing, everyone has a different model of the world, and people don't know they're draining you or upsetting you. And sometimes people feel that they can't feedback about how they feel. But in reality, that person probably would want to know. They'd probably change their behaviour, and you know, your relationship would be so much more successful. And if it's not, well, you know, they are definitely D's, and you need to find some way of getting rid of them. So here's the 5-step process for giving feedback. So the first one is asking permission. The second one is putting it into context. The third one is giving the feedback. So it's specific, succinct and generous, and it's about how you feel, how what happened made you feel. The fourth one is, I'll line my fingers up here, the fourth one is checking how it's landed, and the fifth one is just moving on, so it's quite a quick process. So the main thing about this sort of feedback is that it is about how you feel. Because no one can argue with how you feel. So they may not feel that, but they can't argue with how you feel, because, you know, everyone's got a different model of the world, and how you feel is how you feel. And, you know, if people know that, then they can change their behaviour or what they say or not. It's up to them, but at least they will know, and at least you'll feel better for having fed back. A lot of my clients feel it's not okay to tell people how they feel, but if you do, then things change quite dramatically sometimes. So let me give you a little example. Sorry about this, Rick, I'm going to use my husband for this. So we used to have a cream carpet and a black dog. The cream carpet came before the black dog, and what happened, or what used to happen, is that Rick would let the dog in and perhaps miss cleaning her feet, and she'd go on the cream carpet, and it would you know, get really muddy and really constantly cleaning it. Just need to get a different colour carpet, I think, or less mud in the garden. So what I'd say to him is it okay with you if I just talk to you about what happened? And he'd say yes, because people do. And then I say, when you let the dog in with muddy feet and it goes all over the carpet, it makes me feel really sad. So, you know, I'd really appreciate it if you could take on board that I'm sad and perhaps frustrated about that, and just not do it. Is that okay? We'd like a cup of coffee. And, you know, it's a different way of feeding back. It's not your usual sort of nagging that apparently women do. So I used to say, Rick, what are you doing? Stop doing that. But this works much better. So just to go over the steps again: ask permission, put it into context, give the feedback, make it generous, specific, and about how you feel, check how it's landed, then move on. You might need to keep doing it, but not very often, because usually people go, oh, I didn't realise that's how you felt, and it's quite a powerful thing. So if you did this, then people would understand how you felt and change their behaviour. And if you don't do it, then, you know, it's just going to carry on as it is, and you're going to be tearing your hair out and wondering what to do next, when sometimes just this simple technique will help. So if you're struggling with that, it's all in the My Mindset for Business Success book, which is available on Amazon, and I know a lot of you have already got that. You can also get in touch with me on Facebook, Dr. Bridget, on Twitter at Dr. Bridget Coach, LinkedIn, Bridget Cursup, or go to my website. And when you go to my website, you can request a free consultation if that's what you would help. If you'd just like to talk it through, because sometimes if you haven't got many A's, sometimes it's nice to talk things through and find out what's really going on, and how you can start to solve it and find out a bit more about what I do. So I hope that's been really helpful, and look forward to speaking to you next week. Bye.